crystal clear. I don't have a man to have kids. I don't have a ring to have kids. I am 22 with no kids. And I'm not coming home to no kids.
Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese have been two of the most exciting and closely watched athletes in the WNBA since their arrival in the league. The rivalry, which began in college during the 2023 NCAA championship, continued to evolve as they both entered the WNBA with high expectations. Recently, tensions flared up again when a message from Clark, seemingly directed at Reese, was leaked, setting social media and the league abuzz. But before we proceed further, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. The source of the drama is rooted in the intensity of the rivalry. Both players have garnered massive followings due to their incredible on-court performances, but they represent different styles and personalities, which has added fuel to the fire. Clark is known for her lethal shooting, unmatched court vision, and calm demeanor under pressure. Reese, on the other hand, dominates the paint with her size and athleticism, never shying away from confrontation or voicing her opinions. It all began with a now-deleted social media post from Angel Reese, following a heated game in which Clark's Indiana Fever faced off against Reese's Chicago Sky. Reese's post, which took a subtle jab at Clark, suggested that certain privileges, like chartered flights for players, were being granted because of Clark's growing influence rather than being earned across the board. Although Reese deleted the post, it had already been screenshotted and shared widely. The message left no doubt that Reese was frustrated with the attention Clark was receiving from WNBA executives and fans alike. This tension between them escalated further when a shocking message from Clark was leaked online. In a moment that seemed both candid and calculated, Clark addressed Reese directly, but instead of engaging in a war of words, she took a more reserved approach. Clark's message expressed admiration for Reese's skill and competitive drive, but subtly highlighted how certain actions off the court, like Reese's now famous social media jabs, were unnecessary distractions from the real focus, basketball. This calm yet pointed message from Clark surprised many, as she had largely remained above the fray of social media drama until that point. Clark's decision to leak such a message was unexpected, especially given her usual quiet and composed demeanor. This move flipped the script, showing a different side of the star, one who wasn't afraid to publicly address a rival, but did so with a precision that left Reese and fans speechless. It was a display of control and awareness, making it clear that Clark is not just a master on the court, but also capable of commanding attention off it. The implications of this leaked message were immediate and widespread. It was clear that the rivalry between these two wasn't going anywhere, and if anything, it was only growing more intense. But rather than descending into petty insults, Clark's message kept the focus on basketball, reinforcing her role as a leader and showing a clear understanding of her influence within the league. The WNBA, which has been striving to grow its fan base and increase visibility, could not have asked for a better storyline. Both players represent different sides of the same coin, Clark the cool and calculated shooter and Reese the fiery, emotionally driven forward. The clash of their personalities has captivated audiences, creating a must-watch dynamic in every game they play, whether against each other or not. The rivalry has injected new energy into the WNBA, and fans have taken sides, with some supporting Reese's outspoken nature, and others gravitating toward Clark's quieter, more tactical approach. However, this latest episode in their ongoing saga suggests that Clark, despite her generally stoic appearance, is fully aware of the power she wields both on and off the court. By choosing to leak a message aimed at her rival, she sent a clear signal that she is not content to let others shape the narrative around her. Reese, known for her boldness, may have been caught off guard by the unexpected response from Clark, who usually avoids such direct confrontations. The ripple effects of this moment are likely to be felt throughout the season and beyond. The WNBA thrives on storylines that draw fans in, and this personal back and forth between two of its brightest stars has the potential to elevate the league's profile significantly. The Clark-Reese dynamic has gone from being a simple rivalry to a key narrative that underscores much of what the WNBA is trying to accomplish: building stars, creating drama, and keeping fans engaged. What's particularly fascinating is how Clark managed to handle the situation. She didn't react impulsively or engage in a public spat, but instead, she carefully crafted a response that put the focus back on the game. This level of composure is what separates her from many other athletes. Even in the face of public taunts and criticism, Clark kept her message clear: respect the game, focus on the craft, and let the basketball do the talking. For Reese, this moment might serve as a turning point. While her on-court performance has been consistently excellent, her off-court antics have occasionally overshadowed her achievements. The leaked message from Clark might prompt Reese to rethink how she handles these rivalries moving forward. It's one thing to engage in playful trash talk, but when your competitor responds with such poise, it forces a reevaluation of strategy. The rivalry has reached beyond just a battle between two players. It's reflective of a larger conversation within the WNBA. Clark's composed and calculated response to Reese highlights a growing contrast in how the league's stars manage their influence. Clark has emerged as a figure who keeps her head down and lets her skills on the court do the talking, while Reese has embraced a louder, more confrontational approach that resonates with a different fanbase. Both styles, though contrasting, are valuable for the WNBA, as they allow different kinds of fans to engage with the sport on various levels. From a marketing perspective, the league stands to gain from this rivalry. Fans are divided into Team Clark and Team Reese, and that division creates buzz. Whether you support Clark's silent leadership or Reese's fiery competitiveness, both players are bringing attention to the WNBA, something that has been a struggle in years past. With every new interaction, every leaked message or social media post, fans are drawn deeper into the drama, which translates to higher ratings and more engagement for the league. Clark's decision to leak the message can be seen as a strategic move, not just a reaction. By keeping the focus on the game and offering an olive branch wrapped in criticism, she maintained her clean-cut image while subtly defending herself against Reese's insinuations. It was a move that gave her an upper hand in the public's eye, showing her as the more disciplined and composed athlete, unwilling to let personal feelings cloud her judgment on the court. Angel Reese, on the other hand, may need to reassess her strategy after this. Her boldness has served her well in building a brand as an unafraid, unapologetic competitor. However, Clark's response may force her to rethink how far that boldness can be pushed before it backfires. For Reese, there's no doubt that she will continue to play with passion and intensity. But this latest incident might encourage her to tone down the off-court antics that could detract from her undeniable basketball skills. In the end, the WNBA stands to gain the most from this rivalry. With players like Clark and Reese commanding so much attention, the league has a golden opportunity to draw in new viewers and further establish itself in the broader sports landscape. This latest incident, while shocking, is exactly the kind of drama that keeps fans hooked and eager to see what happens next. Both Clark and Reese have bright futures ahead, and their ongoing rivalry will likely continue to shape the narrative of the WNBA for years to come. Whether this leaked message marks the beginning of a new phase in their relationship or simply adds another chapter to their already complex dynamic remains to be seen. What is certain, though, is that this rivalry is far from over, and fans are in for a thrilling ride as these two stars continue to push each other to new heights. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. We thrive on your feedback, so be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, keep discovering and stay tuned.